Our tribute to the life of Patrice O'Neal is back. More of his greatest moments on the Opie and Anthony Show.
I'll remember our favorite Patrice stories that should not be told on the radio. I have a few of those as well.
Like watching him put his glass dildos back into a fucking...
Wait a second.
Do you know how awful that was? Him lugging those clunking fucking glass dildos?
But I called him out on it.
Brazilians.
He came in with his briefcase. He couldn't wait to show us, and he's like explaining each one, and I just looked at him like, what are you doing? Remember? And he had a realization like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Carrying around glass dildos in a briefcase.
We were in a third world country, and he's bringing glass dildos into the fucking... Like they're hookers, you idiot. You don't need to make them come.
He couldn't wait to show us the briefcase, and I thought it was one of the strangest things I ever saw. I'm
it
like,
was
what are you doing?
Terrible big Adidas bag.
Yeah.
And it was so
How many were there?
embarrassing.
Seriously.
10? Maybe 10, and he would pick them up, and you would just picture the sound of 10 glass things
clinkety,
clinking into each other.
Let's get Patrice O'Neal in here. He's been waiting a very long time.
Yeah.
He's got 2 briefcases, and there's a couple kind of hot women out there, I guess. Kind of hot.
Dude,
What?
don't insult the ladies.
I said they're kind of hot.
Very attractive.
Who's this? That one. She is kind of hot.
Kind of hot, right?
It's all right. I mean,
You know, not ugly. What?
The Lisa Loeb glasses on the one.
About a 5.5. That's not bad.
They're right. One is sitting on the other's lap.
right.
Patrice, what happened to you, first of all? Patrice, don't bring the energy of the show down, my brother.
No, dude.
I know you had to wait a long time.
Really excited in this
I
motherfucker,
know.
man.
And then it takes forever to get in here.
Holy
you gotta get
shit.
past security.
Don't you have a fucking do not rate master poll list, you motherfuckers? Holy shit. My energy was fine for 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then, not only the master poll raping, these keep coming out doing the finger snap, we'll get you in, like I'm here to plug dildos, man. I just came to say hello. Send me home.
The finger snap.
Hey, we'll get you in. Like, what?
All right, so let's start with this. What happened with Master Poe? He didn't search my buddy Tyson Walters from the Cowboys.
First of all, Opie,
Master
you
Poe's
know
in
what
studio.
happened with Master Poe.
I know,
Why
but
is he being coy with me?
Because I like rubbing it in.
What happened?
What happened?
Y'all treat me like Crazy Patty or something. You know what he does. My asshole is as big as a cookie, the Christmas cookie canister. Look at it, man. He goes like this. He goes, "Hey, Patrice, how are you, man? Good to see you. Come in here." What?
Pull down your pants.
So why he's forcing himself on you? He's asking you for things. Hey, while I'm grunting, he's like, "Hey, can I get a picture later, dude?" Great. I'm grunting again. Hey, there's hot chocolate over here, and you can tell he's a sociopath.
He's got problems. We all know that.
So I don't want to bring the spirit of the show down. I can see how Opie looks at me without the corner of his eye now. He's looking at me with his peripheral vision. I love y'all. I called him yesterday. Hey, Ope, man, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I know I did the thing, but, you know, no return call. I'm Hollywood, too, Opie. Yeah, just let him on. Keep him out there waiting. I'm looking out there like a homeless child waiting to get in here with a bag of dildos like I'm a jackass.
And you see how much fun we're having in here, too.
Like a dick.
Yeah, he's watching us laugh and have fun through the window.
I'll let him in. And Ben's coming over. Hey,
We get you right in.
Snap. Come on in.
It's a whole new ball game with us, bro.
Oh, man, y'all changed. Holy moly.
Hey, we got networked freaking TV here today.
That's why you're changing. You just changed. Look, Anthony didn't even speak to me. He didn't say hi once.
Patrice,
Opie
hello,
came out and
welcome
the phony
back.
one. Look,
How are you?
Welcome back with you guys. And I hear on the streets, hey, yeah, we want Patrice in. Nothing. Not a hi. I didn't know you was back. So he fell in love. Norton don't talk to me no more.
No.
You put the silent word out. I'm not silly.
Master, so what did you do to him?
You know what people do. It's almost an insulting. It's almost painful.
Yeah.
Painful. I'm saying you got to give a list, man.
Yeah, and all the paperwork you had to fill out. And
Paperwork?
Fingerprint?
Then he comes out 7 times for more information. Phone number. And I'm sitting there going, I know he's dangerous. So I'm going, Mr. Poe? Why are you asking me for this? Oh, that's just in case Opie asked me to call. What? And you can't go take a hike because it's something I know he's big under all of that garb. What the hell happened?
He just has these skills. He's like a knife fighter. He knows how to do all these things.
I can tell.
Patrice,
He's a Puerto Rican with a mullet. That can't be. That has to be dangerous.
Patrice,
Spanish mullets? I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there trying to behave myself. I could not believe what was going on.
Yeah.
I thought it's because you hated me. But it's
Absolutely not.
But
he thought it was like Candid Camera or something. It's
he
the
took
real
a picture
deal.
of my ID. He took this was, and then I see the Quantico thing on. I didn't know what Quantico was, but the Quantico.
He's very proud of that. He's got that hanging up. He's got that hanging up in his little area.
And you just can look at him and tell he's damn. You just look at him and tell
Tyson, did you get Friston? No, nothing.
See, nothing happened to Tyson.
Why, Mr. Poe?
Okay, well, first
What's
of all,
the difference between these two guys that I could think of?
There's no
Both
difference.
big guys.
But he said, "Hello, Patrice, my good friend from years ago." Then he proceeded to pummel me.
You know, Tyson and you are about the same size, so
Big guys.
I don't know what the difference
I don't
is
think
really.
I think almost the bigger. I think the bigger, the better for people. Like he sizes you up, and I think he wants you to be bigger in his shape, so it makes him feel better when he
Feel
hurts
a little
you.
better.
How many bones have you pushed up into somebody's brain in your lifetime?
No, I'm not about violence. I'm really not here to hurt you. I have to do a job, and I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that I got all the information from you, in which I did.
Oh boy!
But you had no problem when the superior race guy walked right through.
Well, let's go.
No. Okay, wait. Hold on. First of all,
Why didn't you check the big white man? Let's just be honest here. This is satellite.
Right. I knew that. I knew that he was coming down. I knew that you were coming down, and I could only take one of you at a time.
So
in order for me to take, I knew that he had to come in. He was
Why pick the white guy over the black guy?
And well, because I had someone in the studio already. I had someone in my office already. I had two people.
Let me ask
in
you
my
a quick
office.
question. Does Opie? I'm gonna just find out right now. Does Opie and Anthony, either one, have a special "do not get raped by Master Pole" list? Can they stop this from happening?
He's done it to my family members.
Everyone that comes in here,
So they can't stop it.
No.
Not really.
All right.
There's something with
beyond
XM.
us. It's beyond us.
It's just beyond.
XM.
They're scared to come in here when they see him.
Yeah.
They got to sneak in.
Hey, Opie and Anthony, great show yesterday. Sit down.
Monthly cavity search. There he goes. You hear that snap of that latex glove go on Poe's hand?
Oh,
and you know it's
his
time.
whole face changed,
Yeah,
Anthony.
yeah.
Like you can see something's going on.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
man.
He's working.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly eyeing for the threat, looking, waiting to make that lightning quick move and rip your throat out.
There's no we know hims, huh?
Nope.
Well, all right.
He's that
But I'm
good.
happy that you guys back. This is my official welcome back.
Thank you, Patrice.
Glad you guys
Good to
back.
see you again.
I didn't realize.
Although
even though
I've
you
seen-
moved to the morning.
I've seen Patrice many times. They turn on TV. Patrice is there.
I used to be.
I saw you on, what the hell was that show? That new show.
Remember, I brought up his name when he did that.
Narrated
the guy
by
loved you.
Ronnie Howard there.
Yeah, the guy
Arrested
loved you.
Development.
I tried my best.
I
man.
saw you on there. You were the background convict guy.
Yeah.
First of all, fellas, you know my career has taken a complete and utter halt.
Not at all. You're blowing up, bro.
I got some things in the works. That's what it is.
He's still doing that. You got big
Stop. First of all, stop talking to me like your whole career has exploded.
Listen, wait, excuse me. That
Basic
would be,
cable. You
first,
are.
let me tell you something. First of all,
He's wearing a Comedy Central blouse. You didn't see this?
Yeah, he's got a tough crowd with Colin
first
Quinn.
of all,
What a jerk.
don't talk about clothing, you lonely man. Okay, you went from what are you wearing? Boston? Look at that. Look at that.
Are you
Here's the thing.
insane? Patriots
He's
jersey.
from. He's
Hey,
from
was
there.
That's right. You are.
Boss,
What?
is that tough crowd sweatshirt hanging next to your Hello Larry and Super Train t-shirts in your closet?
Oh, here, come on, all come at me. I'll take it right now.
Fellas, let's all pray. I can't wait till Bonnie dumps him. Just can't
Yeah,
wait.
so I could be as lonely as you and fly to
Yes,
Brazil.
so you can go shopping for dildos with me, go to Brazil.
That's what you're just lonely. And
Yes.
Because
I admit it.
we were lonely together.
It is bad when your pal gets
One night I
rejected.
was dropping Patrice off at his house, and we pulled in front of his house.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other and we go, we have absolutely nothing going on in our careers. We have no girls, and we're lonely.
I didn't say
Right?
you. No, I didn't say that. You said that.
I kind of did, but he agreed. But
You know he's finished, right?
I'm finished. Why am I finished?
You know, Bonnie, I just can't wait till he's cuddled up in a fetal position, like a girl that just found out he ain't the daddy, in the back crying like a bitch. I can't wait.
Yeah, 'cause
It is going to break
you know
his
she's
heart.
gonna dump you.
She's going to
a
break
winner.
your heart.
You're
She's a winner.
57 years old, boss. Bonnie's still tight.
Well, you're talking. You got a roommate. Listen.
So what?
You know.
You
Okay,
just
listen.
bought a. Your credit just got fixed at 62. You're nobody.
Listen, let me.
He's in love, so he thinks he's a somebody. I'm not lonely.
He's killing your boss.
You and your open mic love. That's what it's.
You better stop stirring your coffee and fight back. You're losing,
And listen,
man.
here's
That's
the
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Right.
He's got me in the corner, but he's got me, so I got to take the punches.
All right, well, listen.
But, here's the thing. See, I'm happy now. I'm happy. Go into the food. There, go cover the pain. Here's the thing. Go cover the pain. He takes a bite.
Opie,
There he
thank you.
goes. There he goes.
I thought Opie didn't want me to talk.
I
He
didn't
shut my
touch it.
mic off. He has changed, Patrice.
I didn't touch the mic.
I'm here talking. I'm throwing out probably some of the funniest stuff of my career. And the mic
I'm gonna
is
tell
off.
you,
Dude, I did not
Anthony,
touch that mic.
It's going to take 2 years for him to get out the "I'll show you guys" stage. He's at that stage. I'll show you guys. Watch this.
I've been humbled. Trust me, I've been humbled. It's going to take some time to get back where I was.
Oh my God!
But boss is in for a heartbreak.
Oh, I can't
Think he
wait.
is.
It's like any relationship. You take that chance. You know,
Yeah.
we're having a good time. Look,
like
what
Barry Williams.
Listen.
Oh,
Huh?
No, we're going to get into a couple things, but go ahead.
I mean, you went out and bought a swing for sex.
Oh, it's great too.
Do you really? Norton, I think, brought that up. You have a sex swing? What happened to you? You went down to Brazil and you lost your mind.
Calm down. He's choking.
Uh-oh.
And I was 2.
It's
Wow.
See, I told you I'd come back.
Can I explain something about that sex swing and all these things?
Is that a tear?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I realized something. Can I just say I realized something about myself and about sexuality?
Yes.
I delve deep into sexual deviance, deeper and deeper, right? I stopped, and you know what it was caused? It was this serious moment. Condoms, because it's very hard to keep it up with the condoms on for me. And I realized that I had to go deeper and deeper into this visual dirtbaggishness to keep it up.
Oh, with
a condom on. So I went raw for the first time in a long time, like a month ago. Mm-hmm. And I had regular sex for the first time in a long time. Mm-hmm. So I've stopped some of this stuff. Some of it.
You're back to appreciating normal.
I'm back to normal
sex.
But the girls that I have brought down with me and still around no longer want to do regular sex. So now I'm stuck in this world of
Did you corrupt them or something?
I corrupted them.
You did?
They come over, they set the swing up themselves.
Oh my God! Get out.
Sit in it.
When you're swinging, like it's kind of like you feel like you're having sex in a tree or something. Like you swing
Like a monkey.
into it.
Oh
I didn't
boy,
say
Bonnie,
it like that.
stop it, Voss.
That was really
That is brutal.
That was very
I'm telling
underhanded.
you, you know what it is? He gives all his funniness that he would have had to her.
He would have.
It's like a life tap. Just grabbing any bit of Voss that has
He
any
headlines
shine
and then he
to it.
brings her on after him.
But it all started with Brazil. You went down there one time and you just lost your mind. Norton's been telling all the Patrice stories for the last
I don't
4
understand-
months.
I don't understand why. How did he? What it is there's a bunch of us that go down.
I know. He
but
talks about how you guys all sit around with hard-ons because you're all on Viagra waiting to
I'm
go
not on. I
upstairs.
could die of a heart attack on Viagra. Norton is sitting there sweating like a dirty little stress doll with his robe. And it's really, and he's packing like a monster would for like a wormy kid, man. So it's a strange thing.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
I saw it once. I was like, Jesus.
It is kind of.
Opie, are you still you in a relationship?
Thanks for bringing it up.
No, it's over. I've been trying to get him to come, man. It'll change your lives, man. It's not what you think. It's not just hookers.
Yeah, but honestly, we have discussed this openly on the show. I don't get the hooker thing, and I'm not playing a game. I've never got into the hookers, and I never really got into the lap dancing because with me, I need to feel like the girl actually wants me.
Here's the thing.
And when I just know they're doing it for money or for whatever reason, I'm so out of the game. Are they still hot to look at and all that? Of course, as a human being, visually, I'm like, wow, that's hot. But as far as doing anything, I'm like, no, man, I need someone to kind of want me.
At the time when I was explaining it, y'all weren't here for me to explain it to you. I would explain it to you first. It's not about the hookers out there. They will make you feel like that. You are buying that. You are buying that when
you're
going to
buy into that. No way.
Norton
I'm telling
almost
you.
had a girlfriend from it. Remember that?
He fell in love. Norton got dumped by a prostitute.
He got dumped by a prostitute.
Norton was dumped by a prostitute.
Oh, man. Wow.
he gets his feelings hurt out there.
So you went down to Brazil.
Yeah,
and
you should go.
Did you think it was going to be a one-time thing? But now you're kind of hooked on the whole Brazil thing, right?
Yeah.
And
so isn't Norton.
It's almost like a relationship.
And so isn't others.
Well, we know Norton.
Dude,
forget about it.
We know. I don't know. I would have to say close to a dozen people that I've seen in comedy clubs and here and there that now go. Like, you guys are dragging new people in all the time.
It's the best. It's the best. See, look it. First of all, let's get it straight. It's dangerous out there. It's really dangerous.
Sure.
In terms of, violence and in terms of whatever. There's a whole bunch of homeless Master Pos walking around Brazil for no reason at all, asking you for money. And the girls are just as dangerous. But they make you feel a certain... You should go just... You know what it is? It's just to make you understand what a winner you are here. You don't put up with any bullshit when you come back here, because you go, wait a minute, I really am a winner. When you go out, you feel...
They make you feel like that.
Because you buy... Because if you can't find it free here, not the cooch, no one needs to buy. There's all kind of dirtbags walking around.
He points out the window.
Yeah, a bunch of losers. There's a lot of losers. I've seen myself naked. Look at her. Her goddamn G-string is up over by her neck. She's a mess.
Who are those girls?
There's a lot of girls who sleep with me for free. And I look at myself naked, and I go, why? And then that makes me not like them more, because I go, why would you sleep with me? I would never give you
Wow. Damn.
So it's already a problem.
Yeah.
But you go out there, man, and those girls, because the fact that it takes the pressure off the sex, the pressure of the hunt, the pressure of whatever. That's why guys get girlfriends here, because they don't want to deal with all of the nonsense of getting a girl. So you go there, and you can have this gorgeous girl. So you really interact very well with them, man. It's a sincere thing. Right. I learned how to speak Portuguese. It's fantastic. I barely speak English. I'm learning how to speak Portuguese.
How many times a year you go down now?
Twice.
Oh, that's it? I thought it was more.
How about those little kids,
twice
too?
Twice is a lot, right?
They teach kids to be prostitutes almost at, like...
Oh, Jesus, stop it with your... I'm a good guy now, boss.
I'm trying to...
Why are you guys letting him do this, man? Have I missed out this much, man? What happened?
Yeah, we've been off for a while. It's kind of hard to get back into the swing.
Why are you allowing him to do this, man? Because he got this little phony relationship that's coming to a complete halt. I'm going to be there to catch you when you're curled up.
So what about the AIDS in Brazil? You worried about the AIDS and all that? Just be honest.
I'm worried about the AIDS on 125th Street.
Yeah,
worried about the AIDS in the studio.
Absolutely. With some of the people you brought did you bring them down here for any specific reason, or?
I guess they heard. I don't know. I just came down to show the guy because I know Norton talks about it, but I'm getting tired of hearing that I'm the only dirtbag in the whole crew.
No, you know what it is with Jimmy? No, here it is with Jimmy. He likes to commiserate with other people. It's like any other addict. They like seeing other people doing the heroin, drinking, and with him, he's such a degenerate. He's such a sexual, just a complete dirtbag that he loves seeing anyone else even kind of getting tied up in the whole thing. So he looks at you go down there, you find something you really enjoy, you bring some toys with you, all of a sudden, oh, that Patrice, he's sick. He's a disturbed, sick individual. Yeah, drop another log on my face, honey. Yeah, Patrice, he's out of his mind.
Isn't Norton gay? Like, if you mess with a transsexual,
right?
Aren't you gay?
Not really.
I would think if you're with a tranny,
there's got to be some kind of...
There's something going on there.
Yeah. You're gay, right?
It's still a guy. It's a man.
If you don't, first of all, if you don't make out, okay, right there, you're not gay.
Look at these rules he has.
You gotta have certain rules.
Well, Norton says if you don't push back, you're not gay.
Push back?
Norton's a sissy.
A sissy. So
Norton's a sissy.
And Norton wasn't. It's
not fair. He's not here to defend himself.
And he wasn't. It's not like he was blowing. Maybe a transvestite blew him, and he didn't know it. It was an accident. Because some of them look good, and
He said he put his hand on her back, and as he's rubbing her back, he noticed it was a very wide, strong back. But he let him finish.
Come on,
and then
man.
said he had to wash off man breath.
Now let me ask you a question:
himself.
Is it worse for your career to say you're gay or say somebody takes a dump on your chest?
That's a good point.
We're still figuring that out.
Taking a dump on your chest doesn't destroy your career. Being gay is.
I think if you had to choose between the two, you still have to go with the dump on the chest.
I think it's all geographic.
Why you think gay ruins your career?
I think it depends on where
gay
you're from.
helps you. Gay helps you.
Unless you're Ellen DeGeneres.
If you're in Hollywood,
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. Well, you brought the sex toys in, and are these girls going to...
Well, if they don't do nothing, we look at...
I'm just curious to see these things because, Norton is.
I've heard they're finely
He's
crafted.
got 2 cases like
Yeah, I got 2
CIA.
cases. I
He
tell
looks
you
like it's like he's carrying the bomb.
You go down.
there.
You go down to Brazil with these things.
Yeah. Because, look, I want to engage in evil every day that I'm there. And I can't take that Viagra, man. That stuff will kill you. Man.
Yeah.
So I just
Why? What do you mean
engage
it'll
in.
kill you?
So to get
with your heart, blow your heart up.
all right. So to get the good rods, you have to go down this path, right? The regular sex to you is like whatever. You need some craziness involved.
Yeah, just
right.
for visual.
Little
you know what I'm
weirdness
saying?
for visual.
Just for
so
visual.
you taking these toys and using them on chicks gives you that visual thing.
Yeah, some of them.
Gets you
That's
going.
why I have glass. 'Cause it's very safe.
All right.
You know.
Well, get the.
You just open this thing up like James Bond.
I know.
A suitcase of stuff Q gave him.
He's got he's got suitcases with combination locks on them.
If
Yeah.
you put that into something, then it's
the Arab security guard downstairs winked at me and said, "Is this going down now?"
Oh, that's great. All right, partner. I got you.
why are these glass? Why are they
Because
glass?
it's safer.
And where do you get glass dildos from?
From the glass dildo shop. How much do you
spend on that?
Glass dildos are us.
Is there?
I have thousands of dollars worth of sex toys.
No.
I really did go and I can't argue the loneliness, man.
Yeah,
It's just,
I know.
This looks like the missing scene from Pulp Fiction when Marcellus Wallace opens the briefcase up. Patrice sitting there next to the glowing dildos.
and somebody should read off some Bible terms to me. and then shoot me for this.
That's
And you will
obsessive.
know when my glass dildo goes inside you that I am the Lord.
When I lay my dildo upon thee.
Maybe the dildo's the shepherd. And I'm the righteous man. And you're snatch.
And the thing is, I done corrupted, you corrupt a few girls and they love it.
Yeah.
And it just gets deeper and deeper, and they trust me that when I bring
speaking.
weirder and weirder stuff, they had trusted me from the weird stuff before.
Oh,
so they're like, I got nipple things you put a nipple on and suck the nipple in, which I don't get, but
They're into
Wow,
They let
that
me
is
try it.
odd. Voss is holding it,
but
with
he's
his
safe.
sleeve because he doesn't want to touch it.
Yeah, okay, come on.
It looks
How
like
do you
a,
clean those? Do you boil them?
Yeah, you.
It looks like a popsicle
Why don't you
stick.
get one of those
Look at
girls
that
in
thing.
here to try?
You clean them well, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because they're glass.
Are you
know?
scared this will chip off into the...
Nah, man, it's not as
Yeah, bring
it's
the girls
Pyrex
in.
anyway.
You're not beating them with it.
What the hell's on the
Yeah.
other?
Look at that.
All this.
What gets me is how do you follow that?
You don't. Like he said, you don't. It's like the thing he just said is always in context, right? The dude just said he doesn't bother comics because he's going to end up getting the credit for the situation.
Yeah.
I get credit for their orgasms. This is not. I'm not following this.
that's true.
I'm
Oh,
just
very
attached.
good.
She's attaching me to the whole.
The whole process.
Yeah, the process.
Do you name-
can't follow it.
Do
Another
you
guy
name these
can't follow
things?
it.
There's all sorts of
know
different sizes. We got to explain because it's radio. A lot of
I'm
all
sorry.
different sizes of glass dildos.
Different colors.
This one is. This one by
That's the
far
Mac Daddy.
with the handle. This one by far is
favorite?
Is the top. This is my headliner. This is a trooper.
All right, that's the headliner. Which one's your Voss?
Yeah.
This is the Voss, believe it or not. That
really?
is, yeah. That
Doesn't
gets-
seem to-
that
doesn't
gets
seem to
booed.
satisfy?
Yeah, that gets booed all the time. This one spits on itself.
That one's good at bringing up the other one.
But this one, the other place,
The little one, right.
This is the headliner for other place. This is the headliner for
Wow, you put that one in the back door, huh?
those who enjoy it.
Oh, my...
And that
these
one with
turn
the
into-
handle. Now that's ribbed all the way down, right?
Oh, that is just.
Do you open up the briefcase and then let the lady?
No.
pick the weapon of
you
choice?
don't ever give women a choice in sex, dude.
No?
No.
You
That's
make the
trick. Yeah,
decision.
you don't give them the you don't let them go, I don't like that. You just go, shh.
Camo. And what's with Camo? Norton was telling us about Camo.
We know more about you than you do.
Hey, wait, here's how awful it is. This is how everybody gets strung out. I go back and with all my stuff, and I took up one girl every time with me when we went because you don't do it in the street. You go to like a little place, you know. And we took up one girl, and I took one girl all the time with other girls, and she loved it so much she was saying "Camo" to the other girls. So she was she was my Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh,
you know,
geez.
but she was going shh. Como, but she was speaking Portuguese. Como, relaxo, to the other girl.
Now you do this. You rub the belly.
You got to make them feel comfortable, man.
To tell them to calm down a little bit.
To calm down, to chill out, because it's kind of strange.
Because was she getting nervous?
Well, because they're used to just, guys coming in and pumping them, but I don't. You can't do that. That's why I bring them, because I want to engage in evil every day.
Right.
But I can't even, because the AIDS thing, you don't just, like, you can't sleep with them all the time. So I bring these down, and we have fun.
And bring a big suitcase of AIDS back home. That's nice. I like that. It's a biohazard.
I know.
These are so clean, man.
It came with Dustin Hoffman.
I don't use, and this is the showpieces. There's some at home that these are the showpieces. There's some at home that I can't betray my darlings that allow me to do that I keep for them. They have
just
their
special
little
for them.
place.
You have given us a lot of thought, man.
So you'll fly 15 hours to Brazil. You'll take your dildos. You'll ram it in some girl. You won't fuck her, and then you'll get back on a plane and come home. That's problems, man. That's you just need help. You don't gotta fly.
Patrice, do they open?
He's trying so hard to make something of that.
I know.
You know why? Because he's an old, useless man. Let's be honest.
Okay, so one.
And he's Jewish. He can't be packing.
Oh no! Now you're gonna make him pull out a photo.
Of what?
He's got a Polaroid of his.
Let me tell you something.
Johnson on.
Can I give you guys some advice here on what this publicity stunt he's about to do?
Yeah.
I send photos of mine on the camera.
Yeah.
With certain angles, dude, I'm packing a monster.
That's true.
So if he pulls out a picture of his penis and it's like Diesel, then it's a publicity stunt.
He photographed it in front of a blue screen and sent it to Spielberg to work on.
But can I tell them a story?
Put a building behind this?
Okay.
Hold on really fast, because have you ever had to open up these briefcases at security at the airport?
Yeah, they get checked out, but I put them in there,
right?
And then I go through security.
What kind of looks? What do they say to you?
I laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
And when the girl puts the gloves on, I go, aha. And they say, what are you doing with these, sir? I said, look at him.
Look at him. What do you
think?
think?
Going to Brazil. Right. What you going to do? I'm going to buy my baby a house.
Wait, what's the other one?
Oh, my God.
Oh, the other joint?
That is funny.
Why did we keep him out of the studio so long?
Now he's got another briefcase.
This is move that one.
All right, so that's the glass dildos. What's
this?
Oh my God!
Oh wow! Oh my God!
These are the
dude. What the hell?
You got ropes and whips.
Yeah.
Rubber ones. He's got electric devices.
That's a clit sucker. This is a portable vibrator. Just so this one has a holster.
Look at this briefcase. And they're metal briefcases.
This one is when I'm feeling lazy.
That's like a tongue on a battery.
A vibrating tongue.
This here.
You got to explain that a little bit. Spiked collars.
This one here.
It's a whole briefcase filled.
This is when you meet a real trooper.
Is that how you make pancakes?
Yeah.
This is the George Foreman vibrator.
What the hell is that?
When I use it, believe me, all my sons, George, and George, get all their women off with the new George Foreman, the fat grilling, pussy drilling machine.
This one's good too. This one's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a magic wand looking thing.
Yeah, it's like
That's the violator, right?
This one this is for true animals.
So is that for the front or the back? That big one.
It could be either or. And I got one that looks exactly like a blender I didn't bring, but it has two heads, one for the back, one for the front.
It looks like a Braun hand blender with a tennis ball at the end of it. It's pretty much what that looks like.
Well, it's called a magic wand. I don't want to plug it, but it's the greatest.
Dude, you do have problems, man.
He's got studded collars,
I was with you until you open up the second briefcase.
I know, man. I know.
There's a garret in there. What is that? What is that red rope?
Oh,
what do you
this
use
one.
that for?
This is the creep. No one likes this. But
what is that? A dental instrument?
No. What you do?
It's a lemonade. It's a lemonade.
Is it safe?
It's a cookie cutter.
It's a cookie cutter, but
it's like a spur on a stick.
What happens is,
what do you do with that?
It's games. It's sex games. When you blindfold them and put when you put the cuffs and stuff on them. This is not good.
No.
So,
dude, did you have a nervous breakdown since we got fired?
Yes, I told you.
He used to come in and just tell a couple jokes.
Nervous breakdown.
As he's filling this, he's going to start crying.
Dude, I'm trying to go with it, but it's
getting weird.
I'm trying to go with it, but it's getting deeper and deeper. I'm like, you used to come in and just roast us. And
but I brought this because Norton was informing you of how evil it was. I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not plugging these. I'm just saying.
I understand.
Let me explain the cookie cutter, Opie.
Yeah, what do you do with that?
I'm willing to listen.
Listen, man, to the cookie cutter.
All right.
It's what you blindfold. It's for games.
Right.
So what you do is when you blindfold them, they can't see, and you just place it somewhere. It's a sensation, dude.
And you gently roll it over their body.
Yeah, you just gently roll it. There you go. Yes.
Would you push hard enough?
No, you roll up the nips, and you don't push hard.
You got a box cutter too?
It's the girls who dig it, man. It's like
try it on one of the girls.
Oh God, no. Well, I'll give you my opinion on it.
You will?
Yeah.
Roll it on.
Do you have a blindfold for this lady?
You gotta take your shirt off to do it.
Yeah, what's her name? What's your name? Jen, cute blonde.
You roll it. What she has to be blindfolded the whole thing.
Right.
No.
And when you roll it up, look, you roll it. This is what. But see, if we was. Okay.
It's like a kid in a candy store.
Jeez, they're trying to batten down the hatches in here. Look, they're trying to get the shades down. It ain't working.
We're not doing that. But let me tell you something.
Let's put the shades down so the rest of the office doesn't see what we're doing, but let CBS continue rolling film.
There's a network camera rolling.
But let's worry about the two idiot freaking coworkers.
It's just, look, man, this is useless when they can see.
Yeah.
Right.
It's because it's like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, you meet a lot of old, but these girls are young too, man. It's like,
Where's the blindfold for the blonde girl?
No, wait, no.
No?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This briefcase here with the glass dildos.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's got to have like a warm sensation. And
Well,
that warm
you
lube,
warm
it just
them up,
doesn't
don't
do
you?
it.
this is what I'm saying. This is why.
Patrice will have an answer for that too, I guarantee.
Yeah, it's just like, Como is the answer.
Como
It's cold.
That briefcase right there is the reason why I don't date black guys.
Not me.
Yeah, because you always see black guys walking around with metal briefcases
They don't need
full of
it.
glass dildos.
Why are you bringing whores with
They're just
personalities? Why not just kill them?
Just shut up and be whores.
Make a song parody about throwing these bitches out of here. If they not.
Hey, why do you lie? Tell the truth. You don't date black guys because you get along with your father. That has nothing to do with this.
No, they're scary. Black guys are scary. That is scary. Look at that. Look at
That is not
that.
scary. That is not scary.
Did you autograph
With a
that one?
skid mark.
Is that graffiti on that thing? What is that?
It was laying. It was pressed down on the leather. So, but it's all good. Look at Anthony's. He's getting turned. Look
No, I'm frightened. That is something.
Something's definitely happened to you during
a
our
nervous
time
breakdown.
off.
It was, man.
I like
What
the
else
fact
is in
that
there?
it needs two briefcases.
But this is why I'm here this morning, because I was like, Jesus, Bob was here, and I'm like, man, what am I doing? I'm just delving into that two suitcases, and I had them out in full view when girls would come over, and I wouldn't even care about the horrifying look. I go, look, this is what I do.
Here's what I do.
Do you sell this stuff on the street?
I'm gonna tell them to start selling it, man, because this is very expensive, dude. I gotta.
What does one go for?
No.
What does one go
Screw the
$350.
for? $350.
$350?
$250. $350.
Wow.
The little ones be $190.
What else is in the other one? I mean, this is the scary briefcase. You got
What's the red rope? What's the red rope?
Yeah, the red
for,
rope.
Patrice,
the nylon red rope.
hanging on the back of the suitcase.
right there.
Oh, that's
Just to tie up,
That's-
obviously,
yeah,
but
that's, yeah.
tie the hands.
yeah. It's the whole.
That's scary.
The cuffs and boy, oh boy.
This cookie cutter.
boy,
This one here.
Oh, a prop.
This is it's all regular
Smack
when you're
that
into
ass.
it. Just seeing it like this is
Smack her ass with that.
just seeing
A
it.
little harder. Oh, wow.
Not at all.
What about on bare ass? Pull them pants down. Pull them pants down.
Well, this one's for bare ass. This one.
Give her a little with the on the bare ass.
Girls, show Patrice your ass. Let's go.
Give her on the bare ass.
What happened? The
Get those-
girls used to be naked in here.
Come on, because that's gonna hit. Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh. Wow.
Like that didn't hurt.
Yeah.
You know it did.
But it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. It turned on a little bit.
That was like watching Roots in reverse.
That's definitely.
Jen, you want a shot at that?
What the
whip?
Just on your butt.
No?
Just on your butt.
A light one.
A little bit on her ass.
Do it with pants on. So
why?
Come on, expose that white ass.
yeah, come on. Don't be a white girl.
Expose that white ass.
You're a white girl.
You're not here for your comedy. Let's go.
Oh, she's a comic?
No.
I make girls scream all the time.
Oh, the music started.
Oh, the music star. What do we got? 2 minutes left.
Thanks for having me down, Phil.
No, we got a little time, so that's about it. Anything else you forgot in
we
there?
got this one here. This is the.
Whoa, what is that? Is that the rabbit?
This is the rabbit. Yeah,
I've heard about
We've
that
seen
one.
the rabbit.
This is the rabbit.
We've seen that in our years doing this awful radio show.
There's a lot of internal moving devices on the rabbit, and then it's got a little 2 ears to stimulate.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it?
Well, nipple suction.
What the hell is that?
Nipple suction.
Suction. What does it do?
Yeah, you put them on the nipples and squeeze, and the nipples just suck up in it, and then you turn that on, it vibrates.
It's a battery-powered crazy straw. What the hell have you got there?
Nervous breakdown. You made me decide to get rid of this, man, because I think I did have a nervous breakdown and didn't know it. I have a king-size bed that's bigger than my whole room. I'm finished.
That's
really?
when I,
you got a big bed to do all this stuff.
But that's when I realized that you and I have been off the air a long time. To us, we thought, we were off a week because we're doing the same thing. Like
you made a great point. Patrice would come in, goof on Voss's teeth. Norton's a pudgy little nothing. And we'd laugh our asses off. He'd call Colin an old man. Fun stuff. Now, hey, look at my briefcase, and I take come on, and I electric nipple clip.
It's your fault.
He's lost his mind.
He gave me nothing to live for except for Tough Crowd when that was on.
We continue with more of our tribute to Patrice O'Neal.
Joining Opie, Anthony, and Jim Norton in this segment are comedians Bob Kelly, Joe DeRosa, and Jim Florentine.
Funny point, too. Both Bob and Joe.
Yeah.
Right?
What? Gay?
No. What's that? You told him?
What does he do? I don't.
You were adopted, right?
Yeah.
But you had stepfathers.
Oh, yeah.
I had a stepfather. I had two stepfathers and one foster father.
Right. Jesus.
Well, you were adopted or no?
Never adopted.
Fucking need.
No, never adopted.
Oh, I thought you adopted.
No, I had two stepfathers and one foster father. And then one real dad that I haven't talked to in 20 years.
Oh, boy. Do you know how fucking hilarious it is to watch two best friends, like the two of you, one of them go, "Really, Bob? I thought you were adopted."
Hash out something that is so... That's just like it's acknowledged in life. It should be known like the first week you know each other.
But no.
That's pretty important.
I've told him that. I told him. He knows that.
Important. All right, Florentine just goes, "That's pretty important."
But I don't remember because I'm just thinking... I told him that.
Yeah.
I've told him that. I'm just thinking of all the times we made fun of you for not being Irish. I'm like, I thought you were adopted. That's because Quinn says I look like I was, my great-great-grandmother was raped on the Khyber Pass.
Oh, Jesus. I remember watching Keith Rabbit. Actually, one of the first things I ever did in New York was you guys...
Stop pointing your fucking thin Dick Van Dyke finger at me. Oh, you stupid fucking ligaments.
Norton, Bobby, and Keith brought me to open for that. You guys at a college when I was like a few months into the city. It was one of the first things I ever did. And I was watching them all trash each other outside. Like, oh my God, this is the meanest thing I've ever seen in my life. And Bobby's uncle was there. And Keith just goes, "God damn it, you're not his uncle. There's a Puerto Rican in this family somewhere. We're going to get to the bottom of it." And I was like, you can talk like that to somebody's uncle? You know what I mean? Like, I thought you had to be respectful of people's families and shit.
Respectful. Nah.
Fucking the funniest thing, we went to a Dunkin' Donuts. They're standing at the counter ordering with some kid. Some 14-year-old girl walks out of the back of the kitchen. She walks up to Keith and she goes, "Do you want anything?" And Keith just goes, "I want you to shut your trap."
I remember that.
Bobby ran. I've never seen Bobby embarrassed. He ran out of the Dunkin' Donuts and he was laughing. He's going, "What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Fucking Robinson is funny sometimes. Not on stage, but in life.
God damn.
He just got you. Can I get you anything? I want you to shut your trap.
Your trap.
But, it's obviously a very, very sad thing to know that you weren't surprised. That motherfucker. I never literally the only people that know was me and Patrice. My wife doesn't even know, and I felt like shit. But that fucking cocksucker. But I still, you know what the thing is? You get mad at him. And even, we all get mad at each other. I was like, dude, I still love you, you fucking idiot. The whole concept of the party was a joke because I never had a birthday party. And
so
fucking DeRosa throws his own party for himself once a year for industry.
You make it for industry.
Yeah, you go there. He's not even talking to his friends. Keith wasn't even invited one year. It's just fucking Comedy Central heads. Jesus, it's my best friend. How did you become friends with him? At one of my birthday parties? Fuck you.
God damn, there might be able to a bar to drink. You make it sound like I'm hanging fucking streamers up and, and putting out a food spread.
I just put your fucking resume out, too. Listen, it's a party like Billy Bats. When I got out of jail.
My party.
Exactly.
Don't get nervous.
Remembering Patrice O'Neal, his greatest moments on ONA.
Are they literally pulling guns out, pointing them and taking money these days? Like, what's the preferred way to rob somebody?
No one's playing around. When I was a
one's
kid,
fucking around.
When I was a kid, I got robbed twice.
Yeah.
One was implied gunpoint, and one was actual gunpoint.
Oh, implied was what? He did the old school
This
in the
nigga
coat.
did the Texas finger in the pocket. And took his hand out and took the money and put the gun with the finger gun, nigga. But he didn't have to do much else. I wasn't fucking with him. I don't know any karate moves. I don't even know. Even if I got a motherfucker was quick enough to hold him, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like I would do a movie thing and just keep hitting his hand on something really hard, and maybe he'll drop it, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
How scary is it though to just watch that barrel of the gun as you're trying to hold it, just slowly turning toward your face, and you're trying your best to not.
The only thing you get mad enough to do is die. Meaning, I'm so mad right now. I'm willing to take this gunshot so you don't have satisfaction. I hate you so much for this.
Yeah.
The other one, I got robbed with a gun and a little small caliber. I don't know. To me, people aren't even scared of 22s who know guns. They think 22s are funny.
They'll fuck you up.
But they'll kill you, whatever.
Yeah.
And but he knew he could rob me at this point. This is why I'm so angry. I'm so quick and angry because the guy had been testing me all the way that night. We was playing basketball. And just some dude was around, just bumping into everybody. He was just fine.
You were playing the guy on the basketball court?
We was playing basketball, yeah.
Oh, what a prick!
A pickup game?
Pickup game.
Don't know the guy.
Don't know the guy.
He's just elbowing you the entire game.
Not elbowing. He was.
What the fuck?
He was just he was lurking.
Yeah.
Where, like, if I look, it's called the punk test. So it's like 5 phases. I bump into you. You go, hey, why?
Yeah.
There was enough room for me to walk without you bumping into me. Then it was like, then it's like a step on your foot. Then it's like a hard pinch. You're like,
he's doing recon on your ass.
He's doing recon, and by the time he decides he's gonna make up whatever story is, they're gonna rob you. Like he even made up a story. He go, I think you did something to my cousin.
But why do you need an excuse?
Yeah, at this point,
if you have a gun,
and I was so ashamed because
to really make it hurt. What the fuck?
He goes like this. He goes, hey yo. And I said, So I tried to be hardcore
right away.
I tried to be hardcore, but he had already given me the punk test. I failed miserably. Masno. So I failed Masno. And so he failed. Why do you think Maz is a 12-degree black belt? Somebody got him with the punk test when he was fucking young.
Oh, shit.
So he goes, yo, and then I go, yo, what's up, yo? Like, but he already knew. And he's like, yo, man, what the fuck you mean, what's up? I said, whoops. I stuck my heart in my pocket just so you don't take that away. But I need my heartbeat. That motherfucker, he didn't need a gun at that point, but he knew it. He already knew.
Yeah.
He stole out of one of those break dancers. I was the first motherfucker to have a break dancing Puma suit. It was an old school. If you look at he took my 4X tall Puma suit.
What were you wearing?
Luckily,
holy
I had on.
This is so fucked up.
Luckily, I had on a pair of not sexy sweatpants because it was a little cold. So I had some non-sexy sweatpants under the Puma suit and a sweater under the Puma suit jacket. And he took my Puma suit.
Your pants and everything.
He took my pants.
Now, what did he say? What did he say?
He said, yo, nigga, you the motherfucker that fucking, you the nigga that was fucking with my cousin, yo. Yo, what the fuck, you too big to be fucking with my cousin, nigga. I was like,
no.
What cousin? I was trying to be hard. He said, shut the fuck up, nigga. And he didn't even pull it. He showed me the G of the gun, nigga. Like,
it was just whatever he showed you.
And I was standing there frozen, man.
So now, what are you thinking? He's going to take your Puma suit?
No, I'm thinking.
So when he says,
I'm thinking
he's going to shoot you, maybe.
I know he didn't think that I really did something to his stupid cousin.
Right.
I didn't know what he wanted.
But did you just...
Might have been sneakers, because I had the breakdancing Puma sneakers, too. I was dressed like Ozone from Breaking, nigga. I'm telling you.
But now when he said...
give me that Puma suit, yo. Give me a suit, yo.
Are you thinking, are you fucking shitting me? You want my clothes?
No, because back then, people were dying over two things.
8-ball jackets?
Jackets, but back then it was bombers.
Bombers.
They would die if you had and it didn't have to be leather. If you had a bomber, a nice jacket, you got killed.
Yeah.
And big radios that you would carry on your shoulder.
Yeah, the big.
Why would you walk around that way then?
Because you fucking.
Because that's the way you walked around.
You had to.
Why would you increase your odds though?
Holy
what are you gonna do? That's what. But I'm telling you,
this is my dumb world. I don't get this world.
Black people like wolf tick. We don't like to be punks. Like, I know dude, look, it's unexplainable, but we don't like to. So it's the dozens. It's wolf tick. It's like fuck that. I'm carrying my shit.
I'm carrying.
Did you have to take your pants off in front of everyone?
I took in front of him and another motherfucker.
Were they
the motherfucker with him?
Were they laughing?
Were they rubbing it in when you were taking them off?
Nigga, when he said go around the corner, I get the fuck out of here. I walked around the corner. As soon as I didn't see him, you've never seen a 300-pound person run that fast. As soon as he let me go, because he could have been like, you know what? Let me just
fuck this guy.
This motherfucker.
I think he saw me.
I don't like this motherfucker.
Might say so.
And I ran. And I think I looked back and I saw them peek, and they was not going to chase me because I ran fast.
Holy
Then I went over my boy's house because he was close.
Yeah, let's get these motherfuckers.
No. They all laughed. They laughed. I was sitting there.
You didn't pull any Boys in the Hood shit?
That's what I was doing. I love that one. I fucking was punching the air. Like, what this shit is fucked up. Niggas was laughing and shit.
Some Boys in the Hood shit.
Niggas was laughing. The thing about this guy, he was notorious. I didn't feel so bad.
Oh, goddamn.
He was notorious, this guy.
Oh, yeah,
I seen him 3 more times robbing 3 other people.
Holy shit.
In daylight around there. He was
brazen.
He was fucking a public enemy, this guy. I seen him at a wrestling match. Robbing people.
What, you ever find out what happened to him?
No, I don't.
Hopefully gunned down somewhere,
It's
motherfucker.
something not good. I mean,
I'm sure
his luck was going to run out.
That man was Barack Obama.
I mean, it ain't like karma works.
Yeah.
But at this point, back then it was, they let you live, man. In that situation now, they'd shoot me. They would shoot me just because they wanted to pull that trigger, man. There's motherfuckers that die for less.
Wait till you take the Puma suit off. Can't be stitching up a hole in that.
I undressed like a motherfucker.
I thought the story was going to end with you in boxers.
Oh, if you were standing there in boxers and a wife beater.
And no shoes.
No shoes.
No shoe. And
no shoes and boxers.
I would have been happy. And that was pre-diabetes, so I would have walked over glass and everything to get the fuck out of there. Cut up feet, rocks.
God damn.
But after that, it's the punk test. And it fucked me up for the rest of my life. I might have been 13, 14, but I was a big motherfucker. I was already in high school playing football. And I always say, don't let a motherfucker get to the next place.
Yeah.
Just in anything, like, and even in business, you just go, no, I'm not gonna.
Right at level 1.
It's like, if you, just, and like the advice you get in show business, hey, man, just do it this way this time, and then the next time you can get more. Like, no, once a motherfucker fuck you in your butt, he wants to take 4 more pumps. You think he's going to take 1 pump? This guy bumped into me. I should have said
with 1 pump.
I should have said, man, there was a lot of room, man. Whatever the fuck you trying to do, you better do it. Don't go put me through this shit.
Oh yeah. So that's what you should have said.
I should have just said, yo, man, whatever the fuck you doing, do it. Because I don't have a gun, but don't play me.
Yeah. Was he a big guy?
No, it was two of them. It was this little, I don't want to say his name. I feel like saying his name, but I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he's still little motherfucker. But they used to rob drug dealers, too. They weren't, they just saw my breakdancing Puma suit.
Oh, they can't be alive.
Right when they saw that suit, they were probably like, I am jacking that motherfucker for his suit.
Dude, my moms used to go out to get me some shit sometime, man. I had a big, I had to be 250, 260 then. So it was a 3X at least.
What the fuck was he going to do with that?
Sell it to a big motherfucker. There's somebody that was breakdancing in my shit. He should have took the shoes too. I think he was being merciful. Yeah, he was
mercy on you.
Yeah, he was being benevolent.
Let the little motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
14 years old.
14, man. This motherfucker was a hard criminal.
You must have been fucking feeling just like so violated.
Yeah.
That must have been a violating feeling.
A lot of things happened to me as a kid. A guy was in the house when I came home from school one time in the 5th grade. And I was a latchkey kid. Mm-hmm. He swung in through we lived on the 3rd floor, the top of the building. He swung in through the window.
Swung in through
and was in there.
Don't make it that easy for Anthony, please.
No.
Don't make it that easy for him.
I'm telling you the truth.
Make him work for it, Patrice, will you? Jesus.
He swung through the window, and he was in the house, man. I was 10 or something in the 5th grade, and he was standing there with a knife and shit. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, it was a butter knife, but I was just too...
A knife's a knife.
I was just too nervous to know what to do, yeah. And that fucker locked me in the closet.
Shit.
But I knew he was not a hardened guy, because he was kind of nervous, but I was too young to even know, and I don't know, I probably was big enough to fuck him up, but...
Was he a cracky, you think?
It was probably new crack.
What were you gonna do?
A little desperate. So what, Mom came home and had to let you out of the closet?
Yeah, and she was mad that she had to come home. My mother was gangster.
She was mad at you?
She was kind of mad that I let this little motherfucker lock me in the closet. She said, how many were there? It was just one.
Like, and you fucking went in the closet?
And this nigga, you know what I remember
from that? What did they take? Do you remember?
I remember what he took.
Yeah.
My mother, when we used to sell spices for school, the school back then, we would sell spices.
Yeah.
Now it's candy bars.
Now it's candy bar, but it used to be spices. My mother sold enough spices for me to get a TV.
Nice.
He stole my Spice TV.
That
motherfucker stole my Spice Prize television. That cocksucker. My mother sold enough for you to choose what you wanted in the magazine. I had my little Spice.
This is terrible.
I know, this is terrible. I'm so glad I gave you a gift today. I'm so glad today's the day I gave you the gift.
I cannot believe how terrible this shit is.
It's horrendous.
It just, to me, seems so violating.
It is. And that's why you think I'm so mad? Like, it's just I be mad all the time.
Like, you gotta carry that anger with you.
Because
your entire fucking life.
Just go. That's a lot of people. I got a friend that boxes now. That he boxes because it was some things that happened to him, and he just wants to beat people up, man.
The only thing I remember...
He just wants to beat you up.
From my youth, the only thing I remember that was really violating to me was this one kid in front of these stores used to slap box with me every so often, and I was never good at fighting or anything. I never knew how to block anything, so this guy was just able to smack me around and shit. But it was light, like taps and shit like that. One day he was with two of his friends, and he's like, "Hey, Kimmy, get over here." I was like, "Oh, fuck, here comes it." And he starts slapboxing. So he throws a slap at me, and I lean back, and I come back forward, and a fucking right fist was waiting for me.
Jesus.
Bam! He clocked me in the eye. I went down on my ass, blind in that eye. Like, it was just, couldn't see. I grabbed my eye and just felt warm all over, blood pouring down my fucking face. And I looked up enough with one eye to see him and his friends going, like laughing at me, almost knocked out on my ass, bleeding from my eye. And I can't tell you how many years, like, that's
to this
stuck
day,
in my head.
Still, you never heal from certain things.
To this day. And all I wanted to do was fucking kill him.
Is that the guns?
And I had fantasies about
the guns.
That's probably where the guns come from.
Guns?
That's probably where the guns
dude, if
Gabriel Mayers.
You never forget the name. You think you grew older. But see, where I grew up, this was before gangs. Mm-hmm. When I was from 3 to 15, there was no gangs. It was the rough kids and the silly kids. I was a silly motherfucker. I was funny and I played ball, and then it was the street kids. And your whole life was trying to avoid those kids. You took a new route. You pick a route and go around the corner. You see the motherfuckers coming. You build your quick escape James Bond. You unpack your James Bond submarine car, nigga, and go in the lake. And there was these motherfuckers that lived next door. I remember their names too. I just don't say they can't. They caught one of my friends, man, by himself. Man, they made him do 2 things, and I felt bad for him to this day. They made him hold a Dixie cup so they could shoot rocks with homemade slingshots at the Dixie cup as target practice, and they made him be a basketball hoop.
Oh God! So he made his arms.
They made him hold his arms.
So your face is the backboard,
and they would shoot, and the ball would hit his face and go into his arm.
That's brutal.
Oh God damn.
And all you can do is go, man, I'm glad they didn't catch me today.
Yeah,
that's
wasn't
why,
you.
That's why this whole cyberbullying thing is just horseshit in the end. Because we all grew up with it.
Are you telling me after Puma suit I shouldn't have fucking
jumped off a bridge,
a couple of sleeping pills? It's
something.
Shit.
At least it's horrible what happened to that kid.
I felt bad for that kid, but
of course it's not. But it's not an epidemic.
But I'll tell you
it's
something
always
else.
been around.
At least cyberbullying,
some form of bullying,
leaving me with a black eye and fucking
blood pouring out,
and someone else now has to deal with your fucking. The redemption, you're going to be quick to blow a fucking. When you shoot him,
I ain't getting hit again, motherfucker.
Yeah, if you think I'm gonna ever get hit in my eye again, you fucking sadly mistaken.
We don't have to do this, obviously, but we could take phone calls for days about how people were bullied growing up, or did the bullying.
Yes,
and I even said some of the bullies were even bullied.
The first time I stood up for myself. And this is why TV is very important, by the way. This motherfucker was fucking with me. TV. I said, I ain't taking this shit no more, man. Fuck this, right? I remember my man Gomez. I have to say this, Gomez. This dude had did something to me the day before. He had punched me in the face. And I had thought about it all night.
Can you tell me how old you were, for reference?
15. This is when I said
15, you finally said, fuck this.
I
want to wear my own Puma suit.
I can't deal with not wearing my Puma suit ever again. Puma suit. And this motherfucker did, I think he had oh no, it was 2 days before we were playing basketball, and he passed me the ball, and I missed the pass something. But I guess, you want to fight somebody anyway. And you just make up anything to fight. So we had a fight or something, but I had said, I took the high road, like, look, man, I don't know. You get older, when you're younger, that you're a punk. Older, you're like, are you serious? But he was just like following me home. I went home, and the next day on the bus, Gomez was like, "Yo, let me hold your bag because you got to do what you got to do." I remember Gomez. Gomez actually, that's the nigga that said, "Man, you got no choice."
Yeah, it's time.
But I had, you ever see Bad Boys with Sean Penn?
Oh yeah, love that one.
Well. And I didn't have Coke cans to put into a pillowcase. I put my mother had aerobic weights, and I put aerobic weights in a plastic bag and took it to the bus, and I just started swinging on her with aerobic weights.
Fuck.
But what happened is I went back to hit that third swing, and I really didn't get them good like I wanted to. They flew out the back of the bag. And so I hit him twice with just an empty bag. So I just had to jump on him and just start fighting. And once my fist, I just wasn't a fighter when I was growing up. Once my fist, I was physical, but not just punching people. But once my fist started hitting his face, I was like, this is not so bad. And he swung and hit me, and we were fighting. And I go, this is not so bad to get fucked up and then possibly fuck somebody else up. I was 300 pounds, so that couldn't have felt good to him.
No.
So anytime you get hit in the eye, you see the shine, that big shine, and then it goes back to regular. Or in the nose, both eyes shine, and then go back, but then your nose is like, and I'm like, this ain't, but so imagine, like, his must feel really
way
bad.
Worse.
So that was when I was like, I don't want to deal with this no more. And that was literally the last time, but this motherfucker pull a gun out. I'm going, look, man, take what you gotta take. Yeah. But in terms of a motherfucker, like, balling up his fist, I used to be scared to fight. But if a motherfucker balling up his fist, you go, yeah.
I'll take a punch.
I'll take a fucking punch in the face. Fuck that shit.
I've never been very good at taking a punch, though.
But it's like to give one is worth taking one.
I got a glass jaw.
To hit a motherfucker, you know it hurts.
You knock right the fuck out.
If you just kind of lightly hit yourself in the face, just a little harder than soft, that fucking hurts. Yeah, it hurts.
Especially when you get older, it's just.
Now you just fucking.
Now you don't.
That's only white trash.
Right.
You will only see white trash old guys on cops. In the trailer park.
Just beefing.
Motherfucker, like drunk and punching each other in the face, all bloodied, their T-shirts ripped. He's talking shit about my wife, and I've never been much of a fighter.
I got
out of a lot of shit by
but
being
you're funny, though. But see, funny people are funny.
Yeah. So you get away with it.
It's funny, but where I'm from, funny was too much laughing, too much giggling. Too much. You know how I became a victim in that Puma story? I remember. I never fucking forgot.
Oh, what'd you do?
I was doing an impression of Deputy Dog.
Oh, in the fucking hood.
That guy
in the hood.
That guy just went like, oh yeah,
this fat pussy. And I was going, I was like, you know, we laughing about Deputy Dog, and this motherfucker was like. You just know he was like this motherfucker.
You're doing Deputy Dog. He's got a gun. Oh, fuck, man. God damn, man.
Oh, shit, man. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I'm 40. Still, if I had 3 genie wishes, nigga,
that would be one of them.
One of them. $1 billion, cure diabetes, and burn this nigga every day. Like he's just on fire, but he won't die. Just fucking pussy.
That's a great story, Patrice.
God damn, is that fucking just amazing?
More of our favorite O&A appearances from the late Patrice O'Neal after this.